Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Baba Is You. I went through looking for, because I remembered that there are puzzles, before like I think the last episode or one of the ones before it, I went looking for like puzzles I hadn't even looked at before, and there were some, but I had trouble finding them, and so you guys haven't seen them all. And then like I got into this one off camera, and I couldn't remember if you guys have ever seen this at all, or if this is brand new to you. But I kind of just like wanted to think about this one, but I didn't really want to record at the time, so I figured out a solution to this, which I will share with you guys, and also share how I got there. But let's just start with like what we have here, right? Obviously, flag is win, and we want to get to the flag. There are a couple of obstacles in the way, most notably this long passage of skulls, but also the door, right? And door is sync, it's not shut, which means we can push anything into it to open it. Star and moon, they're both fine. And those are really the only objects we have. Even if we could push some text in there, that would be fine. But the skulls are really the main question, right? Like, how do you get through here? And the obvious answer, based on what's present in this level, is fall, right? If you could arrange to fall, you would go from here all the way down to the bottom. Problem: if you do that, you'll be fall for the rest of your life, right? Kind of an issue. Now, one, like, convenient thing is that it's very easy to get one of the two objects, either moon or star, whichever you like. Because you could start this whole puzzle by saying, oh, by the way, star is you, and then the two are reversed, right? There's no difference between the two objects. You can easily, if you want, arrange for star to be on the other side. And then for it not to be fall anymore, if you want. And this sort of leads to, I think, seeing like the key thing that you want to do. You want to make moon fall, let's say like this, but of course while you're still standing in the same place. But you have to arrange for yourself to be caught by the star. And furthermore, once you're down there, you're still going to be fall, and so you need the star to stay under you when you move, which means star needs to also be you. So we're sort of narrowing down, like, what are all the things we have to say? Not narrowing down, narrowing in on? Closing in on, perhaps? What are all the things that we need to be true to solve the level? Moon has to be you. Moon has to be fall. Star has to be you. Star has to be push. And, like... is that it? I think so. Moon is you. Moon is fall. Star is you. Star is push. I think that covers everything. We just have to figure out how to make that with the words here. So. And let's see. I think I want that here. Moon is you. Yeah. So I want. It's a little tricky to arrange everything, but moon is, and we're gonna push fall in here eventually. And we need to also make star and moon is you, so that we can control both of them. And we want them both to be push, so that they... oops. I just wanted that to be ready, I didn't want to actually set it up. Star and moon is you and push. And then we just need to make is fall at a time when we will land on... there we go. When we will land on the star. Whoops. Alright, try again. Yeah, I had put the star too high, and so I fell and landed on it, but that was a skull, so that's not good. We just, what am I doing? Here we go. Need the star a bit further down. Now we catch it, and we carry the moon up and over, and then as star, we win. Okay, and there don't seem to be any more levels in space. I remember Heavy Words we looked at briefly on camera, and I haven't really thought any more about it. So almost all of the sentences here we can't interact with at all, right? Text is fall and float. Star is defeat. Dust is defeat and dust. Really? And there's... well... if we could somehow form a star is push, we could get this star out of the way. We don't necessarily have to make the rocket fall through it or anything. And in fact, there seems to be no way to make rocket fall. Right? Okay, so the sequence of things that we need to somehow say is star is push, and that'll get the star out of the way. And then it's impossible to move past the dust. There's nothing that would allow us to do that. So we need to destroy the dust by saying dust is weak, right? Push the star into it, then both the star and the dust... no. The star doesn't disappear, but the dust does. But that's fine. We can keep pushing the star. And then... we also need to form moon is win. We don't need those all true at the same time, necessarily. Also, what the heck is with this area? Why would I want this area up here? I can't see any use to this. You know, if you want to opt out of life. I mean, like, it's not even that hard to make most of the things that I want to say, right? Like that. Star is push. Get out of here, star. Dust. No. Moon is dust? Well, that's not very good. So we need to get moon out of here first. But okay. Let's suppose... oops. Let's suppose that I had solved that problem. I still can't say dust is weak, can I? Wait, what? Why didn't moon is weak? Why isn't that lit up right now? Oh, I see. It is lit up. But by moving north, I just very briefly disable it, and then it's re-enabled because the text is fall and I'm not pushed. It falls right through and lights itself back up. Okay. So anyway, we can still do... oops. We can in fact do this, and we can say dust is weak. Well... my thinking is like, okay, this is all well and good, but as soon as I move in here and follow the star, I won't be able to adjust words anymore. So I'll need stars push and dust is weak and moon is win, right? So I thought, maybe. What if I pushed some words down this way so that they could be spelled vertically? Say dust is weak, I could maybe push that way. No, I think maybe I want to do that, give that treatment to star is push. Like if I push star down here, then I could shove it to the left. I kind of was thinking that I could use star as push lined up as a 3-wide thing to push through the conveyor belt. And then that would cause the star to touch the dust while I still have the ability to come up here and change what words are written with these 5, or what sentences are written with these 5 words. But it's a bit difficult to get star is push down here, isn't it? Because the words are in the wrong order, right? I can push star is. Like, I can say star is push like this, right? But like the point was I needed it further to the right. And to do that, I would need to push the word push down before the other ones. And that's fine. I can do that too. But I can't do that while, like, if I do that, I can't have formed stars push over here first, is how it seems to me, right? I could say, star is push, right? Like this. But I can't go in here to shove push over. Yeah, I don't think this can be correct because there's no way to sneak star is push down here, right? Even if I could somehow navigate through this star, there's just not enough space on the bottom to form star is push and then push it. No, that's not true. Because I can shove the word push through first, and then the word is, and then the word star. But if I do that, it won't succeed in helping me push the star, right? Because the star won't have been moved by my first few pushes. It'll just still be standing 3 tiles south of here. And I'll be pushing text through it. Okay, so suppose I did this again. Hang on. Here's a thought. The fact that star is push means that this star is a platform for text to land on if I wanted to. Right? And so a thing that I could conceivably do would be land like some words in here. Let's say I could spell dust is weak in this spot. I mean, clearly I can. It's just like, do I want to? I don't know. Right, I can spell dust is weak. And then I could take the words moon and wind and push them this way. But is that good? It doesn't seem that great. I was imagining I could somehow, like, say, push the word star down here. Like, after pushing the star. Maybe I now push the word star. After doing something useful. I don't know exactly. Then, like, maybe I could take the word moon and push it over here. And reuse this is to say moon is win. Right? Because that's a big part of the problem I have, is I only have 2 is's, and they, like, fall, right? So it's very difficult to reuse them, to make the 3 sentences that I need to make. So the obvious temptation then is to make words vertically. And then you can like reuse the is. So I had been thinking. Restart again. Suppose I thought. That I made dust is weak in the following way. Great, but I still can't reuse this is, right? Was what I thought. I can't get moon and wind to be in these two positions. But do I have to do that? I don't think so. I think I could just take this word weak and shove it over here. Take the word... It's a little hard to get this dust, isn't it? Okay, so... Ugh, it just falls. So I can separate this by pushing it to the right if I want, right? That's fine. But when I get under this one, how do I... I can push the dust far to the left. Then I can make moon is win by dropping moon, pushing it left, then dropping win and pushing it right. But... Oh! I was gonna say... Well, no, I'm dumb. I can't do that. I can't have both of those things be true at the same time, right? I can't have moon is win and dust is weak. Whoops. And I don't. Okay, obviously, like, we made moon dust at some point, but that's fine. We can just restart. We're just using this as a scratch pad here. I can't... Once I get in here, I can't go back and change dust is weak and cannibalize it to make moon is win. Right, I still need to push the star into the dust. Don't I? No, I don't. Because... Wait. No, I'm saying the opposite of the thing that I mean. I do. Because, like, okay, dust is weak doesn't mean you have to push a star into the dust, right? Pushing anything into dust would be fine. It could even be me. I could just walk into the dust. I think. Actually, is that true? Let's find out. How far do I have to rewind to get back dust is weak? I mean, kind of far. There. Okay, that's why this is here, is to let me experiment and discover that dust is weak means the dust is destroyed before it defeats me. Okay. But I still can't get through the conveyor belt while dust is weak and then later make moon is win, so far as I can see. And I can't see a way to make them both at once, right? Unless it's something to do with the shenanigans I was talking about like, pushing stuff to the east here. And I don't see how that would work. Because if I make star push, I can push star south, and then I have to push it south again. At which point... Oh! I don't need star to be pushed. I can just push star to the left. But if I do that... I still don't have quite enough, like... Well, okay, if I did that, then I could reuse this is. I no longer need star to be push, right? I could make moon is win somewhere else using this is somehow. How would I do that? It's not so easy. I could push star down into this area, this trash bin, that would be fine. Then I have is push, and I have moon win. But the only way to break up is and push at that point. I was thinking the only way to break them up is to push them west, and that would drop the is, which is not very nice for me, is it? I don't think so, because I already have the star down here, and I also have the word star. And there's just not a lot of room to make more words, is there? Oh, maybe there is. Maybe I can push the text moon is win through the belt with me. One word at a time. Push the win. Then take the is I don't need from star is push and push that. It's close, but... Sorry, let me show you guys what I'm thinking about. So we're gonna spell dust is weak in here. And spell star is push like so. Get this star out of the way. Oh yeah, maybe I can. Wow. So I can push. I can push win. And then I can go take the win and say, oh, text is float. Is that bad? Yes! No, I can still walk through it. Okay. Text is float, though. That's interesting to note. It won't interact with the defeat. So I can take win and push it like this. As long as I can go rescue moon and is this way. And do I have to rescue them in order? Because, like, there's this whole star business that I'm having, like, some issues with. Ah! Well, no. It's like I can take moon, right? And I can dump star on top of it, but then I won't be allowed in. So that doesn't seem so great. So then what I could do instead is say, hey, star, you're no good to me anymore. Please get out of here. I can push it! The star isn't push! I didn't realize I could reuse this space. I was worried it was going to be stuck here, and then I wouldn't have enough room to push the other words I need. But I can put it there. I'm glad I showed you guys what I was thinking. Because now I can say is moon. Wait here, please. Okay, got it. No, thank you. This sounds very difficult. I don't need a harder version of this. All right, what's the difference exactly? Wind Moon is weak dust, guys. Star is defeat, dust is defeat and dust, belt is shift, text is fall and float, wall and cloud is stop, rocket is you. What's the difference? Oh! There's no empty space over here. So I can't push shit around the way I was doing. However, there is kind of like a dumpster down here that you could push a word into, which I think would allow us to do what? I was thinking you could use this to somehow change dust is weak to moon is wind, like I was talking about doing earlier, which I couldn't do without this guy. But you can't. Sorry. Changing it wasn't the problem. Having them both at the same time was the problem. But I don't see how this helps us accomplish that, right? Because you push some word down here, right? And it's got to be either weak or win. And the word above it has to be is if it's going to be a meaningful sentence, right? Which means that you can't use the is for a horizontal word, right? Why did they give us that space? That's the main. That's the only difference, right? Instead of the space to the left of star here, there's a space below this. What? Oh, well... Ah! Yes, I see. This is the wrong level. But I think I understand why that helps. Do I? Wait, oh, also they moved the star? So we have to go in here to get it? Okay, I don't see why that's so interesting. Maybe it's a reminder to me that I want to make dust is weak sooner or something? So, it's like, I can go rescue the star now. Isn't that lovely? And... what I imagined here was being able to form a long chain where, like, I form kind of a rod whose tip is this star, and then I push the text "star is push" through it, or along with it. But I talked about that before, and I couldn't make it work, right? I can't do this because then I can never push the word star. And I can't push the words in some other... Wait a minute. Oh! The star having been moved means I can arrange star is push down here before I go get the star. I don't have to get it out of the way first. What is happening to me? I'm like really dumb. The order I want to push things is the opposite now, right? I want to do... star is push. And have that with me as I go solve the puzzle. right? No, that doesn't help. Oops. Because if I go and get the star, like, great, but I can't get the star to the right of the text, which I need because the text is float. I do need that, don't I? I need that if I'm going to destroy the dust before crossing over the belt myself. I need the star on the right of this text. If the star is left of this text, then, you know, fine. I can get the star to here and here, and then I can push it onto the belt, and it'll go east by 2, and it'll push along star as push, but that won't destroy the dust because text is float. Does this ability to reorder the two actions of getting the star and making the star push somehow allow me to make use of the thing I was thinking about earlier of pushing Moon and Win over here and then reuse this is better somehow? I don't think so. And also, if it were true, this little notch they gave me down here wouldn't help. So I'm inclined against that solution. I'm really struggling to figure out what to do with this notch. Because what can you do with it? Wait a minute. I don't need the star to go through... So what I was just thinking is, what if I took the star and put it here so that I could put text on top of it without it falling? Well, that's dumb. I've just canceled out the notch, right? It really doesn't help me with forming two sentences at the same time. Let me confirm that I don't need this notch to make two sentences and, like, make them separate from each other, right? Like, I can say dust is weak. Oh, no, hang on. I need to make that vertically, don't I? That's sort of the point of... Okay, so I need to say weak... I'm gonna push the weak first. So I need... Okay. I did this before. It's not that hard, right? Weak. Okay, fine. This works. Dust is weak. I've destroyed the moon, but whatever, I can... Okay. Now, I've made Dust is weak. And if I want to, I can say, get out of here. Oops. Moon is win. Right? No problem. And I didn't need this notch, right? I could have left the weak text here. To do that. So this notch doesn't help me with changing a sentence. The only way I could see it helping me is with making 2 sentences at a time. But that's also clearly impossible, right? Wait a minute. What if I made star as moon? I don't have to go get that moon. I can make another, right? It's not so clear how I could do that, but... yeah. Like, I could take Dust is weak and put it... Oh, wait. There's another difference to this level, which is that this thing is deeper. It was only one tall before, so you could imagine dropping words on here and then shoving them east. And now you can't do that. Okay, well then the whole idea of getting moon and star in the same universe is, like, pretty dead, right? You could maybe use the star to ferry them across? Right, like, what if I made Dust is weak vertically? Here. Well, I can't do that because it'll fall. I can put it here. But then, if I drop, like, moon or win onto this square, it's stuck. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Well, I don't need Dust is weak anymore. I've gone and rescued the star already, right? I just need to make Dust is weak, break this dust. And then I can forget about Dust is weak forever and just focus on making star be push. Star, be moon. In fact, I don't ever need star as push. That's something, isn't it? So I could make Dust is weak here. Then push moon or win onto it. Then lower it a bit so that the word I want can be pushed. Well, I won't have text to land it on unless I have made star be push. Then I could push the star to here to catch it. Alright, I made Dust be weak like this, then I shrunk the tower. Now I have a tower like this, and if I want more words to go east, I need a star standing here to catch them. But I can do that. I can actually get moon and win to the east if I want. Meanwhile, over here, I must have star is push. And I don't see a way to peel off this word push. I could peel off star and is. I could do the same idea of feeding words through here backwards. Star. Well, no, I want is moon and then push star through. So I would... But I can't do it in that order. This one for now. And go look in... No, where is that last... Is it here? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that there was a time when I looked at this world and all I saw was this one remaining puzzle. And there's now this one. So I feel like this must have been patched in since the episode when we did this whole area last. But okay, there's this new level. Research facility. Skull is hot. Baba is you. How do I win? Where's win? Okay, there's the word win down here, which we have to do something with. Pushing it west is no good, so we must need to get to the west of it and push it east. Bolt is melt, so we can't push bolt through any skulls. KK is defeat. So I can't go this way. So here's the key, like, okay, I think this is a kind of, I think I have the idea. The idea is, like, okay, we can do this, and make skull be defeat instead of hot, but then I'm stuck, right? Wrong. What if, after doing this, now, like, these skulls and KK are both free for bolts to move through, right? So, if I can have a bolt run through this area, it could push the skull away so skulls aren't hot or defeat. Then I'd be free and I can go rescue the wind. And I think I can set that up. So first, we say, hello, Bolt. I understand you are push. And we send it like that. To give it the maximum amount of time. Bounce off this wall and come back. I probably don't need to be so careful, but okay. I'm going to anyway. Bolt is move. And we wait. Now skulls are free to move through. And I've rescued Win, which has... No, I don't stop there, please. Okay, now Bolt is Win. Cool. Nice, easy puzzle. And there's still this one, which is just horrible. No idea. Why? This has a 3. Where's 2? Oh, I guess it's here? Yeah. And we did this, right? Oh yeah, this is roses are red, yeah. Rose is wall, violet is wall, flag is wall, Baba is wall. Good poem. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's anything clever we can do here. We already won it once, right? Okay. I am just like, you know what bugs me is this whole volcanic cavern area that I can't even get started on because there's one puzzle I can't do. Yeah, Alright, yeah, I remember this. I remember this. I made a lot of progress on that one. Couldn't get anywhere on this. Couldn't really get anywhere on that either. So there's not really a lot of puzzles left, honestly, that I feel capable of attempting. I'm kind of inclined to just like end the playthrough here. I did warn you guys I wouldn't get all the way through it. But I'm so far ahead in like I have a lot of Baba Is You backlog episodes. Like I don't know, I think episode 6 just went up or something in my timeline. I know you guys are seeing this one. But I'm recording this long before you're seeing it. Only like 6 episodes are published. So I have some time. So I'm gonna like just say, hey, maybe there'll be more episodes. You'll never know. You know, you'll know sooner than I will, I guess. In terms of like delta between when you saw this video. And there'll be at least one more episode where I'll either solve some puzzles or I'll tell you guys there won't be any more episodes. How about that? Okay. At any rate, I've had fun with Baba Is You. I hope you guys have too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.